Good morning, everybody. It's Sunday. You gotta love the Sunday. Welcome to Manchester for the Manchester Marathon. Now, there's thousands of men and women, and who knows what else? Aliens, reptiles, gorillas, doing 26.2 miles down there somewhere. I was just in the bike lane, right there, and someone was cycling towards me. He had this kind of like military Vietnam vet shirt. He had long hair, scraggly beard, and a small red star on his baseball cap. But as he got closer, I noticed it wasn't a small red star, it was the polo player from the Ralph Lauren shirt. And I thought, wow, what a capitalist commie. So I've just been chatting to some media people who are crazy like me, and turns out I've missed the marathon. But Big TV, what the hell's Big TV?
Big TV, we do big screens, we do all big events like this, we do film premieres, and soon, one day, we'll be putting you on the big screen.
Way! So viewers, turns out he's a guy with good taste, he knows my channel, and you see the military shirt, it wasn't a little communist red star, it's Ralph Lauren polo.
That's right.
You sexy ginger. Have a good day. See you, mate. Okay, better still be in 4K 60 FPS, though I doubt it. I got it wrong. The marathon doesn't end in central Manchester, it began in central Manchester, and it ends at the Old Trafford Manchester United Stadium, which is great. Now I've had to decide, am I going to go to Old Trafford or I'm going to give you guys city centre photons? I've chosen city centre photons, mostly because I'm lazy and I'm here already. Wonder why the staff are still blocking all these roads. It makes no sense. Everything's just pedestrianised. How are you? You okay? Down that way, over that way, and you ever seen such crazy shit as this? High Five Energy Gel. Rub that under your foreskin and boom. 26 miles will feel like 2. The bin sweeper lorry is coming behind me. But can people not gather in an urban setting in big numbers and not make a horrible mess? No, they can't. Revert to hive mind, mob rule, primate mentality. I'm in a massive group now. Personal morality and ethics don't apply. Woo, 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 woo. So, we're here by St. Peter's Square. And I think my viewers would agree. These are disabled parking spots. Disabled. And so, how's our Volvo XC40 doing? He has a disabled badge, and it's valid, but he got a not allowed certificate, and I'll tell you why. Disabled man in a disabled bay has a parking ticket. And the government says that something more important than your disability, like a Manchester Marathon, comes into play. They put the cones down. There's one. There's another one. And yeah, you're disabled but tough shit. There's people running to mock you for 26 miles. Here you've got some Manchester runners cheating. They've taken the tram back into central Manchester. They've all got a medal though. There's the central library. Here's the town hall, or the back of it. And I'm going to do increasingly zoomed in shots to show you guys the now permanent homeless encampment. Homeless encampment here in the main square. Homeless encampamento here in the main cube. Okay, we're here on the tram line between St. Peter's and Piccadilly behind me. Here at Kissa 10, it's got some sort of Japanese stylized fox with a fan, a lantern, and a samurai sword. In fact, 2 fans. Now, I think it's great, you know, it's very Japanese, and I really love this. This is great. Look at that. Name and shame, get their photons out there. So not very long ago, look at this, punching and attacking the staff. Horrible. Look at this, shoplifting, physical assault. Come on, Susan, you're old enough to know better. And what about you, you two little shits? Christmas Eve's Eve. You're causing trouble. I do like this though, very much. More of it. Okay guys, welcome to Piccadilly Gardens. It's almost sunny. About 14 degrees Celsius. And I'm like, why is the police over there? There's a police van, there's three officers staring at some activists. I'll do a zoom in and then I'll just get us there. Well, I'll zoom in with my legs. Next zoom in is with the legs. Okay, viewers, I know we all like to do this live. Oh, it's left-wing socialist worker trans rights now. Oh look, it's the famous pink dress from the...
I'm Connor, I'm a teacher in South Manchester and I'm proud to be a member of the NEU, and I'm very proud last week to have voted in the NEU conference with near overwhelming support.
Good for you.
Trans young people down. They cannot apply for healthcare until they have socially transitioned, so why are we making it more difficult to socially transition in school anyway? If a child necessarily needs to be reported home, like the guidance that was given out last year stated.
Whoa, so I must call you out. Not tell the parents. You gotta tell the parents, bro.
A child does not feel safe out at home place.
You gotta tell the parents. They're trying to get between you and your kids.
They need somewhere they can feel safe, and if that's in school, then that's where it has to be. Unfortunately, some students do feel that way.
They do.
They feel like they cannot be themselves at home. If they feel like the place that can be
My goodness, I'm very sorry about your personal story of sexual abuse, but I don't think that changes my philosophy.
You care about young people. You want the best outcome for young people.
I'll talk to you in a second, I promise. I will. I just want to, because I want to, thank you for coming to talk to me. I just want to challenge, but I will talk to you. I will talk to you.
Transitioning. If we restrict their access to healthcare, that is clearly only going to have negative outcomes for them.
Healthcare.
That is an outright attack on young people. They claim that if we restrict this, it is in their best interest, that it's not actively harming young people. That is directly untrue. Young people, trans young people, when they're allowed to transition, have lower suicide rates. If a student of mine wants me to do something so
butcher them or they'll kill themselves, that's the threat. Let them butcher themselves or they'll kill themselves.
Of course I'm going to abide by that. It's the same as anything else. If a student wants me to use a nickname for them instead, of course I'm going to do that. It makes them feel more comfortable in my classroom. I'm a teacher, I want them to learn, I want them to be around. If a student suffers due to their mental health, I'm going to do what I can to support that.
Fill them with ideology, you mean?
To be in the NEU and to support young people, whatever their issues may be, whatever they identify as, I will be there to support them. That's why I'm a teacher, and that's why I do this profession that I love.
Yeah, my kid's not going to your school, bro.
When trans children are under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back!
What do we do?
Stand up, fight back!
When trans kids are under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back!
Pump them full of hormones. Chop their testicles off.
Back!
What do we do?
Stand up, fight back!
When trans kids are under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back!
I said, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back!
Mask scarf, so she just called my website a disgusting website. I don't even have a website. Anyway, go cheerlead for Hamas.
Absolutely does, this report. You know what it reminds me of most of all though? Andrew Wakefield's report about vaccines causing autism supposedly. And really what that was about was making money.
The irony of these people talking about false healthcare, the irony.
And an attack on scientific reasoning. It's the same here, where he was trying to make money. The CAS report has suggestions of supposedly how to make gender services better, gender healthcare better. However, it's being exploited by the Tories, by the transphobes, by the far right to say all trans healthcare is bad. That's the real core of the issue here. And it comes from the fact that the CAS report is not coming from a place of support and solidarity. It's coming from a place and from a context of trying to restrict trans rights, trying to attack us, and trying to make life worse. So
Protect the children!
Yeah, protect trans kids.
No, it doesn't exist! Leave the children alone!
Stand up, fight back! Stand up, fight back.
What do we do?
Stand up.
I don't believe in the philosophy that transgender children exist. This is a dangerous ideology in my belief.
Stand up.
And this is like Soviet medicine. Thalidomide, lobotomies, trepanning in your skull.
So that's why we need a strong movement. We need
Leave
a strong
the
movement
children
that can beat
alone!
the fucking Tories, that can beat the transphobes, that can beat the far right, that can beat the racists.
Wow.
We need to unite all the different elements of the struggle together. That's why it's really important that we talk about fighting in the workplaces. That's why it's really important that we talk about the links with the fight for abortion rights, the
Oh!
wider LGBT plus movement,
Abortion is health care.
that we go out on every demo and scream about trans rights, that we fight about it. We know the bloody and disgusting consequences if we don't.
There's a threat.
Rihanna Jai is one life.
Hello, mate.
There are hundreds more every
you.
year of trans people who are murdered because of attitudes around the world of transphobia, which is rising. Make no mistake, it's rising. And that's not just because we have a rising population and better reporting, it's because of an increasing hostile environment, which we've seen in Britain pushed down by Theresa May and carried on by the current Tory government. Now that will not end with the general election if we have Starmer in. At the minute, resisting imperialism...
What's Palestine got to do with transgenderism?
Everything.
Explain what Palestine's got to do with transgenderism.
Not interested.
Off, mate. You're clearly not here for any good reason.
Oh no, I'm here to protect children against people like you.
The important thing is there is a movement, and there was a strong union movement.
Go.
Hello, my name's Martin. You're watching Charlie Vic Channel.
Thanks, mate. Guys, check this out. We're back at Volvo, and the absolute sweethearts have given me a Volvo Cafe, Volvo coffee, because got them an extra 60,000 views on the. So check this out. Hello, Saeed.
Hello there, Charlie. How are you doing?
I'm very well. We're looking a bit old. It's been 11 years since I've bumped into you.
Yeah, since 2000. Was it 2012, 2013?
Must have been around then, when we were a bit younger, prettier, and more lefty.
more, yeah.
Oh my goodness!
How's things, everybody?
You're currently wearing a T-shirt which we've covered up to not upset the normies, because normies get angry.
Oh yeah, they do.
It says, first of all, you're Iranian, aren't you?
I am of Iranian heritage. I came into this country back when I was about 13, 14
And
years
you've got a
old.
lovely Mediterranean complexion to you.
Yeah.
So your T-shirt says White Lives Matter.
White Lives Matter.
Why do White Lives Matter? Why are you not wearing a T-shirt that says Black Lives Matter? Anyway, don't answer that. Why do White Lives Matter?
Why do I believe that white lives matter, and why do I stick up for white European people and their culture and their heritage? Well, simply that's because in my view, what we see in the West, the culture of the West, the culture of Europe, North America and Australia are a product of the white European people's kind of thinking, their behaviors and their attitude. As much as a lot of people think that race and culture are not intertwined,
Yeah.
I firmly believe that that is the case.
So you mean like white European people, like anything from like Mozart to ancient Greece to
Absolutely,
Plato to
absolutely.
Wittgenstein to
all
Churchill,
the way to like Judas Priest, Black Sabbath, heavy metal,
Motorhead.
Zeppelin, Motorhead, everything that we have got in the West. The films, the music, the books, the literature, the buildings around you.
You know what? You know what? I'm something of a white European culture appreciator myself.
Yeah, you are of Portuguese and Scottish
There you
heritage.
go. Well, thank you very much.